What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. All right, guys, I apologize for the lack of content in the last day or two. I've unfortunately health issues have come up for me, so I am trying my best to recover, be a full-time parent, back into the career, and do this at the same time. It's actually been whooping my ass. Not gonna lie to you guys. But here I am, doing my best to make sure you guys get the content you deserve. Street Fighter Duel. A couple things to talk about. First and foremost, two codes that have come out. I will put them in the description. Evo has come and gone, and we have two things to discuss. First one is the codes. So the first one you want to do is Evo, this one here, EVO23live confirm. This will get you guys 500 gems. Pretty damn nice, not gonna lie. And then there is a second one that's also come out, okay, and it's also from the Evo, and it's actually going to be this one over here, Evo. Let's see, sorry, let me go back. Oops. Redeem code Evo 2023. Okay, and that should give you guys 500 gems and a Dan, believe it or not. So that's an interesting one. I'm not sure why Dan was in there. I'm sure there's a hidden joke behind there, but that's what you want to do. So those are two codes, 1,000 gems, not bad. Honestly, it'll get you guys at least one of these red tickets for free, and 200 diamonds to spare, so you guys can go ahead and get that and get it out of the way. So next thing I want to talk about, upcoming units. So there have been a lot of rumors of who's going to come out soon and what to expect. I was hoping to get Balrog next. Not gonna lie to you guys. I think I said this in my last video that I talked about, and it looks like that might not be the case. And I'm not sure whether they're doing this on purpose or not, or what the deal is behind doing this exact method. But it looks like we might be getting a unreleased fashion unit or a new unit that has not been released in either version of the game. Now, this was actually given to me. This information was given to me by Hayes, so shout out to Hayes for doing that. I think he made a video on it today as well too, and he thinks it's going to be Fortune Teller Rose. I mean, could be the case. I'm not 100% sure if that's what's going to happen, but from the way it's been trending, the way it's been going, we've always had a Shadow Liu King come out kind of like in the time frame that is now, right? So I think it would make a lot of sense for them to actually release Balrog and have him be the last remaining character from the Kings, and then start releasing the fashion units after the fact, because right now we have the 6-month anniversary of the game coming out. Even though they don't want to celebrate it, there's really no like Twitter post about it or nothing. Like literally in 3 weeks we have the 6-month anniversary for this game, and it's kind of sad to see that nothing is being done or being promoted, because I feel like this is one of those games that a lot of people put their effort and time into, and it just shows again that the devs really don't care. So I'm hoping that I'm wrong and that we see something. So two things I want to see. Number one, I want to see. I'm gonna do this while I'm talking. Okay, so give it an attempt. I haven't tried it today. Two things I want to see. I want to see the unit be Balrog, so we can complete the entire set of Shadow Liu Kings. And then secondly, I would love to see TMNT come out eventually as well too. Now, we don't know if this is still going to happen. I mentioned this in the last video that I spoke about, because it's just kind of gone radio silent on the whole situation. We don't know if Paramount and Capcom have maybe broken ties about it, or just maybe nothing is set in stone yet. But we haven't had any confirmation as content creators about it. Okay, and then the other thing I want to talk about real quick as well too is, I hope that they have a brand new event come out soon. I really do, because I know this game was like dropping content and units like no one's business, and it was great for the first little while because it was all fresh and brand new and there was so much to do. But now it's becoming like repetitive over and over and over again. So I'm really hoping we do see a little bit of new content. All right, so those are my hopes here. Now I'm going back into this fight here because I'm 6th place. I actually don't want to hit top 3. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm looking for div tickets. Now, this is something Hayes and I discussed, and it's becoming very apparent that div tickets are becoming harder to get now than actual tickets that are special summon tickets, okay? And I think that's becoming an issue because all the ways we used to get it in the past no longer apply. like for example, the faction towers, it's too hard now at the floors that we're on to get ourselves any. I think VIP 14 gives you 10 once a month. We get a few here and there from the tarot card event, right? So that's not that bad. Like I've had 5 so far, which I've been very lucky about, to be quite honest with you guys. But yeah, it's not been easy to get these at all in any way, shape, or form. So really hoping to have another avenue for div tickets. Like it's starting to get really scarce, and it's scary because like div tickets after a while become just as important as special summon tickets, especially when you get your units to triple S, especially the limited units. Like you're not going to use your red tickets to continue pursuing them. You're going to use your div tickets, right? Or the 5,000 gems. Now gems are obviously easy to attain, but 5,000 gems is very steep, and gems is going to be used a lot for other things. Like you're going to use it for gear, you're going to use it for getting yourself engravings, etc. Right? Now you have soul power involved in there as well too. So there's just a lot to use your gems for still in this game. And it's unfortunate if that's the direction we're supposed to take, is focus on using our gems for div now, because it's just way too costly. Like it's sustainable to get about 2.5 to 3k every day, but outside of that, it's becoming next to impossible to continue past that point, right? So div, like right now for events, for me, these red tickets don't matter as much anymore. It's so crazy to say that, even because now they're giving us like 100 per event, right? And then plus whatever bonuses we get through the event is way easier to collect once a month than the div tickets, which are next to impossible nowadays to get at all. So that is a concern. I have to admit that is a very big concern for me. I don't know what they plan to do to address it, but I think it does need to be addressed, because like those were supposed to be the easier tickets to get, right? So I don't know if you guys are having the same problem. Like again, I know events drop them once in a while. The trial towers, obviously the VIP battle royale drops it, right? If you actually are consistent with battle, I never do battle royale. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I never ever do it anymore. It's one of those things that are just like a secondary thought now in my head. Oops, I just messed that up. That wasn't intentional. So it's really tough to continue going and trying to get my like E-Ryu, for example, to SSS. But I need one more, and I have not been able to pull them at all. So it's it's a really big issue, I think, right now, and I really hope they do solve it somehow with additional avenues to opening to div tickets, because like I said, I'm not the only one talking about this. Like Hayes and I discussed this, and this was something that he noticed as well too, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, man. I haven't been going. I'm trying not to get top 3 anymore. So I mean, in that regard, it's kind of a nice thing, because I don't have to worry about competing as much anymore, because really like the red tickets aren't a big problem. But for those who are trying to compete to get the red tickets, right, you still want to have a way to get yourself the div tickets. So anyways, I wanted to discuss that as well, because I think that seems to be a pretty fair problem right now for a lot of people, and I think it needs to be addressed a little bit, right? It's really weird. It's like having the opposite effect now, where the red tickets were the complaint. Now I see a lot more people complaining about div tickets, who are either whales or who are dolphins, who have now maxed out their red tickets, and they're just kind of holding on to them for now, right? Now this whole conversation may change completely when TMNT comes out, if it ever comes out, or whatever the next big collab is going to be. Because we may be like, oh shoot, we wish we had more tickets, because obviously we need about 700 of them to get a triple S. And now to make matters worse, you're not only stopping at triple S, now you need to get triple S plus 2 in order to have those units be eligible for the soul power. So that makes it even harder now to want to stop at the SSS mark, right? You really want to push them with your div tickets to SSS plus 2, because the benefit now is the soul power, and without the soul power, your units really do suffer quite a bit. So just my take on it, guys. So let me finish this battle up. I just want to talk about, first off, the 2 codes. That whole divination issue, I think is a big problem in itself and needs to be solved. I mean, it's big enough of an issue where people are complaining about it now. So let's see if I can finish this up with a decent score. I don't care about don't want top 3. I just want top 10. I don't really care about the rest. The rest can kick rocks. Oh, wait, well, this is a bad score, so that's okay. Probably worse than my last one, to be honest. Okay, there we go. I'm sure it's lower than my last score. Yep, Perfect. That's it. That's one of my attempt. I mean, you get a couple gems here, and you get these little things. Now, I'm collecting the straw hats still because I do want to get. Where is it? Where's the store? Where's the store here? Store's not here, huh? Okay. There it is. Trading supplies. I still want to get these, right? Like this still matters to me right here. The stones, they still matter. So still want to get those and just honestly just do this for the most part at this point is just skip through it all. But yeah, again, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you're going through the same problem. Like I don't want to get top three anymore. I just want to get my frame and my div tickets, and just leave me alone at that point, right? Because again, we get so many of these red tickets now through the events, which is not a complaint. That's a great thing. It's just now div tickets are becoming a scarcity. So anyways, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have the same issues. I'm curious to know what the rest of the community thinks. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.